They're all coming to say hi. Hi, Achmed.
Oh, he let me touch him.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Well, welcome back to Blackacre Ranch, guys. So we are going to prep to move all these guys to pasture 7. The oats are high, and we want to take advantage of that. Now, what I'm doing is, this guy's way too wobbly, so I put a piece of board in there to give it some tension so it wouldn't flex up too much, because it was never, the ball kept coming up and it never shut off the valve. But the board had paint. So we've got Kool-Aid. We're gonna drain the water, fill it back up, and get ready for these guys to come on over. Well, let's stay busy while my wife's getting the shovel. I can at least get some of this algae up. I think the red tinge is from the paint that was on that board. That after they came out the last time, eventually it just, it's been about 4 weeks since they were in here, 5 weeks. So it just bled out a little bit and kind of covered everything. It's looking a lot better. All right, we're gonna use a brick instead of that piece of wood, the 2x4. Let's see if this works.
Don't you have to take the whole thing off?
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't look the super cleanest, but it is the rain-collected water from our pavilion.
Trying so hard to get that tall grass.
Close. Well, so we're gonna watch this and see what level it reaches before we get done today, but I think we need to figure out a way to get these buffalo up here. Now, from the other video that I had said, I wanted to separate the herd. And the way I think that we were going to do that is we were going to kind of use that feed lot as a way to separate them, bring them in there, open the gate, and then try and let certain ones go through. Now, I'm not going to separate them actually right now at this time for a couple reasons. First, for the most part, they're across the board, they're all looking better. All right, they're not perfect, but they are looking better. Secondly, the oats in here are all super tall. They could probably all benefit from having this, okay? So that's the second reason. But most importantly, the third reason is the place that I want to stick these animals is over in the gathering pen by the handling facility. And I don't have the tanks yet for the water. So I don't have water set up. So because of that, I don't want to separate them off yet because I would ideally keep them maybe separated for about a month. But I don't have anything. So I've got 2 tanks on order, a whole system we're going to be putting in. We can get it going. It shouldn't be that bad, but it's not set up yet. So I'm going to not separate them now, and we'll do that in the future. But let's find a way to get them over to 7.
If he owns the place or not. Goodness. Hey boy, he found the grass. Achmed, come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Go on in. Alright, well that helped. Cube noise.
No, I got the cube. Alright, boy. Alright, boy. Yeah. First thing would be calves and legs up.
They're shut in. We have all 30 adults.
All right, so what we did was we cubed them because if we had just opened the gate, some of them weren't already in here. And I remember before when we tried pasture moving, if you get some of the herd through and down the way, the others get stuck at the fence line and don't realize they have to back up and go around. So we got them all in here, shut the gate. Now we're opening this gate and we're gonna let them come through at their leisure. Bartok's already looking at me. He is pooping. So I'm gonna move out of the way and let them come on in.
Here they come. Not a lot of things that make these ladies run. Woo!
troughs out of the way. We get some of them out, and then we're going to close this off so that way we can get A, completely separated from the babies. So these are 10 feet long portable panels. As you know from that episode we were doing the short fence, that sucks. I'm not doing just a short little stub right here. I'm done with that. So we need to have some accessibility. There might be times when they get really, really big, especially if we have, 30 almost females. We could have 25 babies. That would be like a small herd. So I want to have all of this being able to be open at selected times. So in other words, A and B pens can be about the same size, I believe, as C. So I might be able to go between those two. So anyway, I want flexibility. We're going to take these and run them between these posts, and then we're going to chain them to the posts. And hopefully this works, man. I don't know, this is move day, man. Moving the bulls and the cows, now we're going to move the babies, set up the water, get them all out of here. So anyway, let's get this done. All right, we got 10 feet of chain because we're going to have 2 feet. We're going to do it at the top of each of these panels and the bottom. So I want to make sure that we have enough. No, so let's go a little bit smaller. Actually, it's right up there. Right up there, there. All right, 1 chain, 2 chain, 3 chain, 4. And we got these little eyelets, carabiner style thingy-maboppers. And we're gonna put them on each of them. Yep. All right, last one. Okay, let's start getting these guys angled together. Clean up our little mess. I'm missing one more.
Yeah, bounced out way over there.
All right, put that in my pocket, not with my phone. All right, let's get these guys lined up. Now let's get some chain. So maybe I should have been a little bit more generous with my length here, but I could have gotten some 12s instead. But I just wrapped it, okay? I could wrap it through up here, but I don't know. I could also give a little bit more distance to let this kind of accordion more and be more stable, and I actually might try that. But if I leave it flat, it's just gonna tip. So I need to have a little bit of curvature in the gate. Over here, to give myself the most room, I just attached it to these guys. If you guys haven't used these before, it's just this little pin, a washer and a washer. And you're really just lifting this all the way up until the bottom comes over the top. You slide it in and then you drop it through those guys. So the washers just sit here so this doesn't fall all the way out. And it's flared at the top and at the bottom, so that way these guys stay on. So these are lightweight gates. They're not super strong. These guys probably won't tear them up, but the bulls could. Anyway, looking good. This is the feed area for B and C, right over here. So we're gonna get that gate closed, get the water moved. We're gonna put it over by those trees behind Chica, and let A be A. They love this place. I don't know why, but there's nothing growing here, but they sit in this corner all the time. So we're gonna try and get them out and get the water going first. because I'm special. Let's get a different tool. Those other guys weren't big enough. I would normally Teflon tape these. I don't have it with me. We're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna check for leakages. It is still on the pallet, so we'll be able to see if it's leaking underneath. If it is, then we gotta adjust it. If it isn't, okay, great, whatever, but you know, they won't be here for very long anyway. All right, we're all good. Let's drain the little hose and let's get some of those babies over here and close some gates. This was move day, move animal day. Pasture 7 is now B, all wrapped up. I'm gonna wrap up the last little details of 7 coming up. Not 7, pen C, just down here on the south end. So anyway, we're loving the water. That's a nice shade spot. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks for joining along with us, guys. See you next time. Remember to like and subscribe.